life is full of plans, right? You want to get something done, gotta have a plan. Got to figure it out, right? Get yourself a little roadmap. It's kind of nice. Seat of the pants sometimes doesn't always work, especially with hard things. And I always equate really hard things in life to running class 5 rapids in a kayak. I did that for a very long time. Class 5 is just below unrunnable, very hard. And just about every class 5 rapid has a crux move in it. Something that you want to get that move done so it makes everything else better. Supermax Rapid, one example, very, very indicative of this. Here's my plan. When I'm standing on the shore, looking at class 5, Supermax Rapid coming by me. I'm like, this. Here's my plan. Coming in, I'm on River Right. I'm gonna hit a pillow rock. I'm gonna drop off of that pillow rock down into the main current. Once I get to that main current, I gotta get into a big eddy on the left, on River Left. Eddy is a current that comes backwards. I'm gonna hit that eddy, spin around, come back up the eddy, right, and peel back out into the main current in order for me to get to the crux move. Now the crux move is a pour over, about 4 feet, 5 feet, pour over rock, right in the middle of the river. And if I hit that pour over just right, I can land in a nice pool of water on the other side. And after that, I can set myself up for the last 3 drops very easily. Great. So this is my plan. Things are happening, though. All kinds of things are coming at me. That's my plan, though, right? I got it in my head. That's what I'm going to do. Maybe. Just like everything in life, when you got a plan, things don't always go right. Right? There's what ifs. All right? Now, I got what if. Actually, I got 2 big what ifs with this situation. Because if I come down the main current, I come off the pillow rock and I get into that current and I miss the eddy. Let's see, I just miss the eddy. Well, now I'm to the left side of the pour over. And the left side of the pour over is just jumble of nasty ass rocks that you maybe can get through, but the water is really pushing you under this big undercut, under this big house rock. Not a place I want to be. Never been there. Don't plan on being there. Seen friends in there. Pulled friends out of there. Don't want to do it, right? What if? What if that happens? Well, good thing is, it is on River Left, and that's where the trail is, and that's where my friends can be with a rope. Hopefully they can get my ass out. Or I can get my ass out, right? I gotta look at those rocks and be like, how would I get out of there, right? How do I get back to where I want to be in that pool of water? Or, let's say I hit that eddy, and I come up the eddy in my exuberance that I'm doing, I blast back out into the main current, and I'm all jacked up, and I overshoot to the other side of the river, and I go into a hole that's between the pour over and the cliff wall, and I get stuck in that hole, and it's recirculating. Holes recirculating water, right? And it likes to hold you. Ask me how I know. Been there. And you get in there, right? And I got to figure out, I got to have in my brain before I come down the river, that could happen, right? I could get a surge of water. It might not even be me. It's just a surge of water coming out of the eddy and it pushes me that way, right? It could happen. What am I going to do? Well, I'm on my own. Got to get out of there, right? I know that. I've prepared myself for that, okay? So, in life, we do hard things. Or at least I hope you're doing hard things. Hard things need plans. You need a way to go about it. But you also have to think of the what ifs. What are the things that are going to get in my way from my goal? On Supermax Rapid, my goal is get to the bottom of the rapid, upright, preferably breathing air. That would be the way I'd want to do it. Nice and clean, right? And then you got to think of it this way. With every plan, you got to have a flexible mind. Wisdom takes a flexible mind. And sometimes goals aren't always the path that you think to get to those goals, right? aren't always in the path or the plan that you've first thought through. So you gotta be flexible. And some days, to get to the bottom of the river, upright, breathing air, pick up my boat, put it on my shoulder, walk down the river, put the boat back in the river, and paddle on. Gotta have a plan. You gotta know the what ifs. And you gotta be flexible.